I'm feeling young and fresh right now. Okay. So I have I'm having anxiety. I'm sorry. Let's repeat this. It's week 5 and we missed a week. Oh no, we fell into the mud. Or is it week 4? It doesn't matter. This is the 5th video and we missed a week. This one says week 2. It's week 4 and we missed week 3. So this is what happened on week 3. Remember how I was talking about the licensing? It started to feel like I was just starving all day long. I'm just starving, so I just want to eat. And so it really is hard for my intestines. And then we did something that's magical. We bought miso when we started making onion soup at the end of the week. And then we started to realize that the miso garlic onion soup was a full-on liver cleanse. Let me say this again. If you've ever done like Andrew Moritz's or Andre Moritz's liver cleanse, the amazing gallbladder and liver flush, or something similar to that, and you did the malic acid for a week, there's something in the miso onion garlic soup that opens up the liver bile ducts and then just everything pops out. The bile gushes and it makes you kind of suck to your stomach. And it also makes you like fainty. But you can notice it in the waist, how much of the toxicity has left your body. Let me say this again. You can notice it in the waste that your body produced, how much the miso, onion, and garlic detoxed your body. So let's fast forward. So then this week, we've been doing that a little bit. I'm going to be budgeting it for a full-time adventure because now that my body's healed enough that my liver feels safe to just go flush. Let me say that again. My body, I do not feel like I'm in emergency A&R, like there are holes in my stomach that need to be repaired. Like it's just kind of, it's like 50% healed. Say that again. It's like 50% healed. I'll eat the bananas and I'll eat the peanut butter and I'll eat the chopped up raw garlic. And then I'm going to have the miso onion soup. And I'm going to learn how to make my own kimchi. Let's say that again. We're going to go over that. We're going to go cover the recipe for making our own kimchi probably next week after I do it by hand and like it worked. I haven't done it yet. But the main point is that when you're in emergency triage and you have holes everywhere in your intestinal tract, like your liver is not ever going to detox itself. Not in a good way. And yeah. Let's do one more update. Besides my new amazing soup that is not miso, because I couldn't purchase miso, but it was vegetable broth times 2 with pepper and a little bit of noodles and onion and garlic. That's not as good. It's freezing outside, so I need hot soup that's peppers all day long. Oh, so we have a couple things to show you. So there are a couple things on my shopping list. This pops up, the Patax lime pickle. Let me say that. Like I'll eat it whole. It's very bitter, but it's like my stomach just wants it, and I do not know why. What's in it? Limes, rapeseed, salt, ground spices, cracked yellow mustard seed, cracked fenugreek seed. But there's something in the mix of it that is intestinal repairing, and my stomach, my gut goes yeah to it. There is this hot Calabrian chili paste. So I think that chilies are really good for the intestinal tract. Cayenne is especially. Like, my body wants it. When I put the cayenne to my stomach, it goes, yeah. Right now I'm at, like, it's a little bit too much right now because I've had so much. Here's bird's eye chili. So I take these dried chilies and I cut them up. And it's nicer than buying crushed pepper. Let me say this again. Buying, like, how low rent are we in this class? If you've ever, like, bought your own chili peppers that are dried, and then you chop them up, and then you get all the flakes, and it's like crushed red pepper. Here we did this. We did this 2 weeks ago. We haven't gotten it quite since. But I would eat this with granola. It was nice. It's expensive. It's like 10 pounds a bag. I would like another one, please. Maybe in the next millennia. But this was at a 2-stripe or 1-stripe, or at least, mark on the food for the CRI return, which is like, that's magic. This is magic food. Let me say this again. This is actual magic food. Like an ore stripe on a food. All right, so here we have my current soup, and then I'm eating the yogurt. In about 2 weeks' time, let me say this loud and clear for everybody, I'm going to be eating this miso soup with yogurt all week long for 2 more weeks. And then I'm going to be making my own kimchi, and then I throw it on the yogurt. I put the kimchi on the yogurt. We're going to make our own almond butter if I can find one of those almond butter machines at Whole Foods. High Street Kensington might not have it because it's London instead of the United States of America. It's weird here. And then we have, you know how you can go to a health food store in the United States, especially if you live in California, and it's all crunchy and granola, and it all feels kind of dirty. They all kind of feel a little bit dingy and dirty, but they normally have like your make your own peanut butter or make your own almond butter machine. That's mandatory. It's like how to make almond butter actually cost, like, I can actually afford it. So that will be the next couple weeks, and then the next few weeks after that is just pure liver cleanse. And that will just be the miso, and then the miso, and then more miso with onion soup and miso. And then we are allowed the kimchi, and then the miso, and then the kimchi. So, like, now it's a really restrictive diet until my gut is at 100% and my liver's been cleansed. Let's say that again. You know how you start to improve like 100%, but your gut is still diseased? We all know it. Like, Oh, we lost 5 pounds. Not the 20 that we needed to. So now I'm allowed to license in my brain to go back to the status quo. Let's say that again. So I feel 100% better. I do not produce gas daily like I was when I had the holes in my intestines. I'm not in like a 911 territory. And so for that reason, I think it's okay in my stupid brain to go off with my head and then not obey. Let's say that again. I need to master obedience. And so, like, obedience to my agenda, which is to heal my body fully and not create further harm or damage on my intestinal tract. Okay, we're done. Color run out.